Hello guys, I'm gonna start a new vlog today. It's Friday. I'm getting ready for a dinner with my friends. One of my best friends is probably gonna give birth really soon and she's coming to dinner and I just want to see her. It's just us girls, just a chill dinner. I have been loving looking natural. I haven't been wearing false lashes lately except for events, and also took my nails off and I just have my natural nail with clear polish, and I just tried to file them so they look neat, and honestly I have been loving it. Also I have been loving just wearing mascara. This is the first event that I'm going out to, like for dinner, that I'm not even gonna try and wear false lashes. I'm just gonna try and wear my mascara. So firstly, it's definitely not a makeup tutorial because I just don't even know how to do proper makeup. This is just what I've learned from like YouTube girlies that I used to watch when I was younger. I am going to wear foundation tonight just because I feel like getting dressed up and ready. I'm also very excited to eat pasta. So I'm just mixing 2 shades of foundation on my hand and I'm gonna go with my flat brush. 2 shades of concealer and I'm just going to blend that in. I'm very excited to see my girls. We have been friends for over 10 years and they were my first friends when I moved here in Australia from the Philippines, and up to this day we are still very good friends. I feel like it's so nostalgic sometimes thinking about how long we've been friends, looking back to how we were in high school. And to be honest, when I was in high school, I was very shy. I can still be extremely shy up to this day, but my friends wouldn't think so, and I think my friends would say I'm not an introvert because I definitely talk a lot and I'm around my circle. I'm just gonna do my blush with this cream blush, like a Glossier liquid blush, sorry, and I'm just gonna put it on top of my cheekbones. Also here on my nose. We did a disc assessment style, is it disc profile, something like that, at work, and it definitely came back with introvert, and I knew that about myself because I'm a person who needs a lot of alone time to just recover. I also like being at home. I'm a homebody. It doesn't translate very well through my videos because my vlogs are when I'm out and about, but because when I'm at home I just want to be at home. I'm just watching movies, probably just editing, spending time with family, watching shows. Anyway, looking back to when I was younger, everything that I know now with self-worth, confidence, mental health, I wish I knew when I was younger, but obviously that's not how it works because you have to go through life and all the learnings to be able to improve and grow. So if there's anything I would say to myself, or if you're a young woman watching this video, trust your gut and pursue what you want to do. Don't be afraid to explore and don't be afraid to be seen trying. That's a big one. You're so much more than your body and the boy you are crushing on, and I'm quite glad that I feel a lot secure within myself now compared to when I was younger. Now I'm gonna go with my contour stick, like just a little bit. I feel like I have discoloration here on the side of my face. It always looks like I have a lot more contour here compared to here, but it's honestly just a discoloration around this part of my face. I think just here. Normally I would put some of my jawline too, but I don't feel like doing that tonight because it's just like a simple dinner tonight. Going to blend that in. Powder to just bake. I'd like to share with you this thing that my therapist taught me about anxiety. Like if you're an anxious person, you would also understand, people would say like, oh, just get over it, don't worry about it. Most of the times when people just say, oh, don't worry about it, it doesn't really work. That's not how anxiety worked for me. I can't just be like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. So I do have to acknowledge that it's there So if I'm anxious about something or multiple things, I do have to just acknowledge and say, hey, I'm anxious about this. Give it time, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if you can, just a minute, to be honest, but sometimes it's a lot harder to do so. So give yourself 5-10 minutes that you're anxious about it, acknowledge it. You can even journal about it. That anxiety thought, pretend that you can put it in a jar and put it on a mental shelf. So that anxious thought, put it in a jar and put it on a mental shelf. After that, then go and distract yourself. Like, genuinely try and distract yourself. Go for a walk, exercise, watch a movie, watch a YouTube video, whatever would help you get your mind off it, please do. And usually if it's an anxious thought that doesn't quite matter, usually it would go away. What I had found is it would usually go away. Ones that don't really matter anyway, because it's just like a silly little thing. Like, for us, it's not silly because we're the ones that are anxious about it. But if it's like an actual big thing that you're anxious about, you'd probably have to revisit it. You'd probably have to open that jar and that anxious thought will probably pop up again. And that's how you know that you really have to deal with this anxiety. You do have to do something about it. But at least you're not wasting your energy being anxious about the silly little things, because you're able to determine which ones are worth your attention. Because for me, some of the anxious thoughts are so silly and shouldn't really matter. It happens, you know, I get anxious and it pops up, but you can store it away. And if it really need to be attended to, feel the anxiety again, and that's when you open the jar and deal with it. Like I've mentioned about my driving anxiety before, and I do have to genuinely deal with it. I have to expose myself to driving to get better at handling my anxiety. I do have to talk to someone about it to help me as well. I really hope that made sense. I just have this blush, and then we're gonna go with our bronzer just on my forehead and also here. And what I like to do is also put bronzer on my eyelid, and then I would do my eyebrows. So after the brows, I usually don't put any gel, but I feel like doing that tonight. So I'll set my face, and if I want my makeup last long, I would spray and then put powder again on my face. Put more blush because I can never have enough blush. So then we're gonna do the mascara, and this is my absolute trick. Here are my lashes. I'm able to see, but I feel like my lashes have grown so much since I've stopped getting lash extensions and using my false lashes. I feel a lot better about my natural lashes. Perversion mascara from Urban Decay, and I want to try the waterproof one. This is what I have for now. I don't really know if this is good for me or not. And when I was in high school, I used to do this. I would heat up my curler and just make sure it's not too hot because you don't want to burn yourself. And then I just brush it. And it usually lasts all night. Wipe the curler so when I do the other eye, it's nice and clean and the mascara won't go everywhere. Try and do my hair. I really want to curl it for tonight. I really want to do a video, like a mukbang video with a friend, and just yap and just talk about anything and everything in life. And my friends know that I love DNMs. I feel like I just want to film a mukbang, have a DNM with someone. I don't know when that's going to happen, and I don't know who wants to do that with me, but I might ask one of my friends, because I think it'll be fun. I don't have a lot of hair, so it takes me so quick to do my this. It's protected. I'll do this much hair, and then I would just curl it like so. I'll hold it for like 10-20 seconds. It doesn't take long for my hair to curl. I wanna do this. I want to do this carefully because I've burnt myself so many times. So I think I'll just show you when my hair's done. There we go. Alright, I'll be back. Well, like this piece is just stubborn, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, I might be able to fix it still. Oh, one thing also helps. It's like tight lining the top of my eye. So you'll be able to see your lashes more if you tight line up there. Let's try and pick an outfit. I'm just gonna wear this pair of jeans. This cardigan, low neck, but if you button it, tuck it in, and then the heels, I think that might be a good idea. I think this is it. I'm gonna try and put a belt on and just like a pointed heel. So I'm wearing like a closed shoe, a trusty old belt. I'd like to buy a new belt actually. Actually, I'd like to buy a lot of things, but I've just been refraining myself lately, which is a good thing. What I've been loving with natural nails, rings, and I've just been loving that look. Try and do the hack with the hair tie because I want to have this up. So you put a hair tie on your sleeve. I think to finish off the look, a really small bag, maybe a clutch. I'm just going to pick a bag. Okay, I have this. I want to be all black today. Or this. Oh my god. This. Ah! Whoa. Oh shit. This. I've got this. Because this is an oversized cardigan. I can even wear it off the shoulder. Alright, my cousin just messaged me because I'm going to Melbourne for Easter long weekend. She said the couch will be delayed and won't be here when you come. Oh no, because I'm meant to be helping her style her house. So that's not good. I reckon I'll make like a vlog about going to Melbourne and styling her house and just talking about my journey. Uni, finishing my bachelor, and then pursuing styling as a career. Put this away because I cleaned my room today and I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving it like this. It. Should I bring my camera? I think I might. I actually used 3 Filipino brands in this Get Ready With Me. This is a Filipino brand. The brow gel is a Filipino brand. Also the blush, the lipstick, and the brow pencil, also Filipino brand. Wait, I might wear a bangle too.